going to take you through just a general review of everything you've learned so you can deeply understand where to plug in the different tools and the different learnings that you've had and awarenesses you've had throughout this course. So, first and foremost, we want to remember that we basically come into this world with only 3 biological fears. Almost any other limitation or belief we get through programming, which is really amazing because it means that those things are also able to be changed. If they get programmed into us, they can be deprogrammed out of us at the same time. So we get these things programmed through what we see, what we hear, and what we have firsthand experience of. And especially when these things are repeatedly happening and they have an emotional response that comes with them. And our brain makes these emotional inferences because of these experiences, stores them, and they become part of the filter we see reality through. And that perceptual filter of reality has a lot of stored beliefs. It has a lot of subconscious thoughts running on autopilot. It has our own individual emotional patterns, specific emotions that we tend to experience the most in both the positive and negative form. And it also has those unconscious coping mechanisms or strategies that we use that may not be the healthiest and can be a little bit self-destructive at times, that we can create new healthy strategies around. So with all of this, what we've done is taken your individual belief patterns, thought patterns, emotional patterns, and actions and made them really conscious. We've brought them to the surface. And then anything that we've seen that you didn't like or that no longer serves you, we've used tools and strategies to target any single one of those. The belief patterns that you no longer want there, the thought patterns, the emotional patterns, and the actions themselves. And through those different reprogramming rituals and exercises that we went through, you should be able to isolate anything that you don't like, commit to a reprogramming practice, and create lasting transformation over time. So one thing I will say is that some of these actions or some of these tools are sort of like going to the gym and eating healthily. If you quit tomorrow and you stop going back to the gym and you just start eating donuts 24/7, you're going to see that you regress back in your life. So self-work, once we've created new patterns, new programs that we really like, there's always a bit of a maintenance phase that I highly recommend. You may not all require this, but if you notice that you are reverting back at different times to old patterns, make sure you touch base with yourself. Make sure you have some kind of action or habit on a daily basis or once a week that you can just touch base and make sure you're doing some upkeep and make sure you're just maintaining everything that you've learned and repatterned through this course. Thank you so much for being a part of this course with me. It's been an absolute joy to go through this whole process and share this content that's been so useful for me in my own healing and transformation, and then I'm so excited to be able to pass on to everybody else. If you get the chance, please feel free to connect in the Personal Development School Facebook group. Please share any learnings you had, any breakthroughs. Please ask any questions you have, and please also connect on the forum. It's a great place to connect with like-minded people. And again, share, ask questions, get things answered, and I look forward to connecting with all of you on the monthly webinars. Thank you so much for being a part of this process.